Okay, day 694 off the grid, and look what we've finally got. Baphy's Dyson that she's been after for such a long time, and it's now all nicely installed here on the wall. I ran this cable down just from the ceiling up there where there's an outlet, and that's running off our 24 volt circuit, the freezer and fridge circuits, so the power's always on. This is a Dyson Absolute V6. It's got the digital motor in it and lithium ion battery pack in here. Runs for apparently 20 minutes on standard speed, a lot less when it's switched to max mode, but hopefully you just use it on the standard speed most of the time. We feel this is the perfect vacuum cleaner for off-the-grid purposes because it uses relatively small amounts of power, but of course the Dirt Devil was pretty economical as well. But this one has a battery pack, so it's cordless. Now that's a great thing really for our situation, or anyone's situation who's off-grid, because the battery pack in here, when you connect this to your system, essentially becomes more batteries on your system. Admittedly, yes, just a small battery, but it's an extra battery on your system that's essentially AC coupled through the charger. Over there, that's the charger there, by the way. The battery voltage is 21.6 volts, so all you lithium heads out there can do the calculations and figure out how many cells it is, and maybe you can tell me. 21.6 volts it charges to. I'm not sure whether that's thrashing them or whether it's going lightly on them, but I'm sure in these kind of situations batteries have a pretty rough ride. But you know, so basically, because it's plugged into the system, if Baphy uses the cleaner during the day and it's sunny and runs it down, plugs it back in, then that charge is essentially coming directly from the sun into these batteries. And that's great, you know. Then you can see how it's an extra battery. But what say she uses it at night and puts it back on the charger? Well, then obviously the charge to go into these batteries is going to come out of some other batteries, the 24 volt bank in this case. Now you might think, well, that's just stupid. You're taking a battery charge from one battery and putting in another, but you know, it's not that much. But if you look at it a different way, if you did use this at night and you charge it up and you take some charge out of the other batteries, come the next day, if it's sunny, the other batteries are going to be slightly more depleted, so therefore they're going to soak up more power from the solar panels. So no matter whether you use it day or night, you're still being able to store more power overall because you've got these extra batteries. So there we go. It may be only a little thing, but I think a lot of little things like that can really add up when you're off the grid, you know. So this vacuum cleaner actually contributes to the storage of the system rather than just being another load that purely sucks. So that's why I think it's great. And also it's, well, as a vacuum cleaner, it's really powerful. It is. You should see the dust has been sucking out of the floors where Baphy's used it a little bit. And also, well, yeah, it's powerful and it's lightweight, but I think the main thing is it's always hanging here ready to go. There it is, you just grab it off the wall and away you go. So it's likely to be used a bit more often. So yeah, that's the big thing there for day 694 off the grid.